graphing the piecewise divide function h of x equals 2 plus x if x is less than -4 and h of x equals -x if x is in the closed interval between -4 to 3 and h of x equals 1/3 x if x is greater than 3. So, in order to graph this piecewise divide function, we are going to graph each piece of the function. So this is a whole function, h of x. And this function has 3 parts. The first part is this blue one, this one. The second part is this black one, okay, and the third part is the red one. So we are going to graph all of these parts on the same coordinate plane. Let's graph the first one, which is h of x equals 2 plus x if x is less than -4. So as we look at, this is a linear function, so the graph will be a line. This number 2 tells us that the y-intercept is at number 2 on the y-axis right here, and at number 2, 0, 1, 2. So this is the y-intercept, and the slope of this function is 1. How do you know that it is 1? The slope is the coefficient of the variable x. So in front of x, we do not see any number, but it is number 1. Why? Because 1 times x is still x. So 1 is the slope. 1 is 1/1. The slope is rise over run. So from the y-intercept here, we are going to rise 1 unit, go up here, and then we run to the right 1 unit. So we run to the right, we get up to here. So here is the second point. So if we connect these 2 points together, we are going to get this graph. Okay, this graph. This is the graph of h of x equals 2 plus x. However, we only take the part that has x less than -4. So this is the x-axis. Here is x equals 0, x equals -1, -2, -3, -4. So we have to take the part that has x less than -4, which is from here. We take the part on the left side, which is this part right here, okay, this region. So take the graph that belongs to this region, this one, not the one on the right side. Okay, we do not take this part. So our graph should look like this. Okay, so we move it, get it to x less than -4. So it should be like this. The graph of the first function will be this part only. We do not take the upper part, okay, because we only take the part that has x less than -4. So connect this. Take the part that is less than -4. -4 right here. Okay, x negative is -1, -2, -3, -4. And for this one, it's only less than -4. It does not have equal to, does not have this little bar right here. So we do not include -4. Do not take the -4 when x equals -4. So this has to be the open circle. And we take all the part on the left. So this edge, it can keep going forever. So now we are going to graph the second part, which is the black part. Okay, h of x equals -x. So -x, that is this graph right here, equals -x. Okay, so when x equals 0, h of x equals 0. When x equals 1, then h of x equals -1, which is this point right here. So this is the second point. We connect the 2 points, we get this graph. Again, we only take the part that x belongs to the closed interval from -4 to 3. So here's -4, and here's 3. So we only take the part from here to here, -4 to 3, up to here. -4 right here, okay, and 3 right here. So we only take the part from here to here only. And this is a closed interval, which means we have to take the point when x equals -4, and we have to take the point when x equals 3, because it has the equal to right here. So we take these 2 end points. Now we are going to graph the last part, which is the red part. H of x equals 1/3 x if x is greater than 3. So x is greater than 3. This is x is 3. So greater than 3, the graph belongs to this region. Okay, we do not take this region because this region has x less than 3. So the graph on this region only. So 1/3 x, then the y-intercept is 0 because it does not add anything. So y-intercept is 0 and the slope is 1/3, 1/3, rise over run. So we rise up 1 and we run to the right 3 units. 1, 2, 3. So here's the second point. The first point right here, 0, the y-intercept. The second point is right here. So now we are going to connect these 2 points. Then we get this part. And remember, we only take the part from this region, the right side of x equals 3. So it's going to be like this. And x is greater than 3, so we do not count number 3. It does not have the equal to right here, which is the little bar right there. So we do not count this number 3. So it has to be an open circle. And it can go on the right side as long as the x is greater than 3. We take them all. So this has to be an arrow. So let's take a look at our function. So our function has 3 pieces. Then the graph will have 3 pieces as well. 1, 2, and 3. And as you look like right here, our graph is divided into 3 intervals. This is the first interval, the one on the left side, when x equals -4. When x less than -4, the blue graph is on the left. And when x is belong -4 and 3, which is this region right here, we have the graph of the black function h of x equals -x. So the black graph is only in this middle region. And when x is greater than 3, which is this side right here, x is greater than 3 from here to here, we have the red graph, which is the graph of this function. Okay, h of x equals 1/3 x. Then that's it.